What's up, boys? You know what time it is. It's Thursday. We are getting ready for that Thursday night matchup. We got our Week 10 preview coming up here. I love this season, bro. I love this season. You know what? I'm going to switch it up. We're going to start in standings and check this out here, then go into the matchups. Look at this right here. You have a 5-way tie for that 6th place spot and a 4-way tie for that 2nd place spot. There are only 2 games, okay? There are only 2 games separating 10th and 2nd. Anything could happen. I know that says 16%. I know it says that. But you're a couple of losses away in this 6 to 9 realm. They keep losing. You keep winning. We'll see what happens. Now, 5 through 1 seem pretty in stone. We're going 85% all the way up to 98%. I don't think Alex actually clinches until like week 12 or something wild. But the reason I say it might even be 11 teams. Okay, Jake, unfortunately, I think you're out, pal. Not much you can do there. But just look at this. Okay, Dylan right here at 2-7. If he wins his next 2 games, and I don't know, 3 of these 4 and 5 teams lose their next 2 games, they have the same record. Okay, and Dylan's pumping. So don't stop, boys. Keep this thing going. It's so exciting. I cannot wait to the playoffs. Those videos are going to go so hard, especially if I'm in it. All right, first up, we have a huge playoff implicating game, humongous game between myself and Eric, both at 4 and 5. Right there at that 6th and 7th spot. I'm going to go back to standings just real quick to see the points for both of us, to see how close this actually is. We're both at 4 and 5. We're sitting right there at that 6th and 7th spot. I have 1,039 points for. He has 1,032.3 points for. We are less than 7 points apart from this swapping. Okay, obviously the winner here is going to have a huge advantage there. Humongous playoff implications, and unfortunately for Mr. Eric Tucker, I do catch him on the Cowboys bye week. The Cowboys bye week, which means he is without CeeDee Lamb and Jake Ferguson, the number 2 tight end, and, you know, a receiver that can pop off. It's like KC's also on a bye. So, my man is rolling with DJ Moore, who went off last week. Keenan Allen, who could. Travis Etienne, who's been consistent. Rico Dowdle, Derrick Henry. Baker Mayfield obviously can throw points at any time. But we do have quite the advantage here. We are rolling with the full squad. We're going Wayne Dell. Okay, we're going Wayne Dell over Tet and Addison. For some reason, they are liking the projection here as they get more in that offense and he takes more of a primary role. We'll see how it goes this week. Glad to see it. And we're looking. The only thing I have a question about is this Ram defense. I couldn't trade it for anything better. They're playing San Francisco. We'll see how that goes. And we'll keep it going there. So the other big story for me is that Jaden Daniels is out. Now, Daniel Jones has been killing, so I'm not too worried about it. He is off week 11 when I play Aaron. All right, next game. We've got Mr. Drew Sanders, who updated his name to Free XP, and Aaron, who updated his name to JSN equals win with this nice, I don't know if y'all saw this in this chat, this nice JSN poster. I knocked him off with Josh Jacobs with the throwback unis and fire tornadoes in the back. We're just giving our best players some love. I believe also if I make that playoff run and end up winning, I will be getting that throwback Josh Jacobs jersey. And I'm trying to convince Aaron to get that throwback JSN. We'll see what happens. So we got free XP versus JSN equals win. 115 to 128 in this projection here. Drew is having to roll a Penix with Mahomes out, Kamara, Vidal, Dobbs, Sutton, Andrews, Nakua. Is Nakua playing? Return negative. Should be able to, okay, so he'll play. That'll be cool. Aaron projected to get the win here. Stafford killing. Both his running backs were out last week, which was wild. They're both back, but the Bengals are on a bye week, so Drew was able to catch Aaron here without Jamar Chase. Maybe he can pull it off. We've got a third versus a 10th, and this win matters, bro. This one matters. You could go to 5-5. Keep increasing those chances. Eric and I are above you, but one of us is going to lose this week. If you can pull off the win, you're sitting pretty, and then Aaron will be 6-4. If not, Aaron will be obviously 7-3 and stay at the top there. Next, we have what could be the biggest upset of the year. Okay, I know it says 99, but you'll see in a second. He's got some players missing. And buddy, I'm not begging you this week. I begged you last week, which y'all might call collusion, but he won. Set your lineup. Put that other running back in, get you another defense. You will be projected about the same, and you could pull this off here with the Cowboys on a bye week. Javonte Williams out. Rolling with J.K. Dobbins, Deebo Samuel, Darius Slayton, and BTJ. Along with obviously the 1-2 punch of Jalen Hurts and Christian McCaffrey, which is always hard. But brother, this lineup, I've been saying this all year. It doesn't make any sense that he loses the way he does. But it's all these secondary players. Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Drake London, Marvin Harrison Jr. You should be throwing down every week. You bought down 130 last week. Set that lineup, pal. You got a chance to throw a wrench in everything here. And keep moving up there. Next, we've got Gucci Mane coverage, Jake Jetweiler, and Rashiz Bell Bonds, Driver of the Year poster. Hilarious with Will McDonald. 112 to 130. Let's see what we're looking at here. We have J.J. McCarthy in with Prescott out. Breece Hall's back. Picked up Tyron Tracy from the Giants. Traded for Diggs. Is Quentin Johnston out? Ooh, you might want to. I mean, it's your team. And this doesn't look too bad. But overall, projected 112. Not bad, man. This is a lot better than normal. And you are playing an absolute cook machine. In Will projected at that 130 mark. It's not as much as I'm projected, but Rashi's out, so I guess that's one. Brock Bowers can drop 40. Aaron Jones in here. Christian Watson. Interesting. Zay Flowers, HM, Cook, Lamar. He can absolutely cook with this team. But this might even be a bigger upset, honestly. Because you got the assembled team from the Trade Master. You've got the waiver team from your boy Jake. 1-8 versus 6-3, 12 versus 4. Only projected 18 difference. Watch out. This could be crazy. If Dylan and Jake win this week, it would be wild. Talk about throwing a wrench in the playoff situation. Now we've got Grayson and Blake. I know this is 20 points, but it's not terrible. Grayson's doing everything he can with all these questionables, but he's got some folks on his team that can throw down. Garrett Wilson, I don't know if he's been out, but he's back. Goddard can throw down. Olave can throw down. Odunze can throw down if he doesn't score 0. Quinshon Judkins is back. JCM doesn't always do too hot, but he's what you have here. And then obviously Caleb Williams might be the best receiver on your team and can throw down to 40 points. So this is not, we're on Bo Nix. He's got Saquon back, Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams. Josh Downs here. What do we do? Oh, because Pickens is out. And Bucky Irving finally back. So watch out for Blake here at the end of the season. Then we got a really good matchup here in Ryan and Dale, projected within 7. 8th versus 5th. All this matters. All this matters. So that 10th place, that 6th place, we're all 4 and 5, right? We're 2 games behind those 4 folks that are tied for 2nd. This swaps, it's 1 game behind for Ryan. Moving up in those ranks. Those points for matter. We got Justin Herbert, who can throw down. Position rank 3. We got Bijan Robinson, obviously the man, the myth, the legend himself. We're having to play Charbonnet here because Chase Brown is out. They do have A.J. Brown projected really high here. About 10 more here. So we'll see how that goes. Rocking with Montgomery, Kittle, McConkey, Myers. Not too bad. Drake May's been really good for Dale at position rank 2. You can't make it up. It's crazy. Ashton Genty, Jalen Warren, Jalen Waddle, Michael Pittman, Dalton Kincaid on the bench last week. Nico Collins in there. And not too many differentiations there. So that's our recap. That's our individual games that are happening. I'm gonna go to standings one more time because, buddy, it's wide open. ESPN's numbers, I don't know how accurate they actually are. It's showing myself at a 39% chance. Right behind me is Ryan at 36. This can obviously all change. I was literally 23 last week, jumped to 39 after the win and all of these subsequent losses. But if we're looking at this, Grayson could beat Blake. Dylan could beat Alex. Jake could beat Will here. And Ryan could beat Dale. And the last one was Drew and Aaron. And then me and Eric are playing. So really, we've got a bottom half of the league versus a top half of the league in a week 10, where if the bottom half wins, brother, you've opened this thing wide open. It will be wide open. I'll move to 10th again if that happens. But I think if the top half wins, it pretty much solidifies maybe 5 through 1. I've got some tough matchups left, but do it, bro. This is so exciting. Literally 10 through 1 has a shot here. 5 folks fighting for that last spot in the playoffs, and these dudes could mess up. You see a lot of 90%ers there, but that could change in a day. In a day. Tonight we have the Raiders. Who's playing tonight? We have the Raiders. Oh my gosh, who is it? You're probably screaming it at me. Does he have anybody playing? Raiders and Denver. Okay, sorry about that. We got the Broncos and the Raiders playing tonight. Check it out. We'll be texting in the thread. This thing's wide open, boys. We have a longer than normal video, but I just wanted to point that out. It ain't over. Keep it going. Keep your lineup set. Try to work those trades. Don't give up. And I'm thinking week 15, we just throw down. Like maybe a Sunday afternoon or something. Maybe at the house, maybe at Wild Wings. If we do the house, we'll get some meat swap going to check out that week. All right, talk soon. Take it easy.